Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's fucking Wednesday night. You know what that means? The Nukkle Hedd Network is back in the building. What's going on, Hodge?
What up, Toe?
We chilling like a villain on penicillin with a Mac 11. Just wait for 7. You know how we do.
That's right.
You know how we do. Shit.
Got the Knicks going on.
Word, I'm about to throw the game on myself.
On Hulu or ESPN or whatever that fucking crap is. The Yankees are also playing.
Shit. But yeah, man, yo, the fucking Knicks, the first game of the 76ers, we fucked them up.
They did. And the New York papers were like, oh, talking all this smack. And I'm like, please don't do that.
Yeah, because, you know, sometimes you got to be humble in victory.
That's it. All you got to do is Knicks win. That's it.
Brag when we win the championship.
Bro, again, you've won nothing. What are you celebrating?
Word. Job not done.
Exactly. Bro, I've never understood that.
It's just game one that's what happened.
Yeah. Okay, so what you fucking or let's say in baseball, okay, so what you hit a solo home run. The score is 10-1 now. What the fuck are you celebrating for?
Word.
That should be irking me.
I hear
By the
you.
way,
Shit.
happy Revenge of the Sixth Day.
Yep. Have you started watching more?
I did. First 2 episodes I watched, and I was like, oh, it's so good to see Maul just be slaying motherfuckers with the lightsaber. I was like, yo.
Telling you that shit was dope, right?
Yeah, and then my tiredness kicked in, and I kind of passed out.
Yeah, I hear you.
And I literally woke up like around 8 something, and I'm like, yo, what time is it? What time is it? I was like, oh, it's 8 o'clock. Okay, I got time. So let me go wash my face. Let me do this.
Yeah.
My nephew comes in. It's like, oh, you watching the game? I'm like, huh? Oh shit, the net game. But
I wonder if the Knicks game is going to be more televised than the AEW.
Oh yeah. It's like I tell people forget how like New York is just.
Yeah.
New York is a world on its own. On its own. It's almost like California. Like they can be their own fucking, universes. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
With the amount of people that are in both states.
Yeah, the Bronx itself is its own fucking country.
Well, the Bronx itself is like fucking Escape from New York, okay?
That is true.
I don't mean that as disrespect to my people from the Boogie Down, but you guys know the damn truth.
Oh yeah, we know the fucking truth. Shit.
Yo, what up, normal guy in the building?
Yo, so I was watching the Lakey game yesterday.
Okay.
And I'm sitting here and I'm like, yo, okay. They're losing by 10, but it doesn't look like they're out of it. Like LeBron's draining some threes. And,
Okay.
they're getting some lazy turnovers. It kind of looked like at one point both teams weren't playing that hard. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, it seemed like a regular game. But then I'm sitting there, I'm like, hold up. Is it just me? Or does it look like they still trying to get LeBron his numbers? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause out of nowhere, like this dude just throws a bad pass, like a slow bad pass, and LeBron intercepts it and takes it to the hole. I'm like, what is this about? What was that?
Okay. So you think the fix is in for LeBron?
I don't know if it's in for LeBron, but it's one of those like, this definitely looks like this should not be this close of a game at this point, because at the end they got blown out. Like you could tell. Yeah, and it was like, yo, either y'all took your foot off the gas or y'all trying to make it look like competitive.
My man said, I don't know about this.
Because motherfuckers will leave quick when they getting blown out. Remember when Miami did that shit? Miami was getting blown out and half the stadium left, and then they came back and they tried to get back in and said, you fucked that up.
My man said, no. Hold on. Time out. We ain't about to do that.
Word. There you go. I'm fake.
Ooh,
oh, shit.
There you go. Yo, where's the foul? Slow down.
Okay, there goes the 3. Shit, that was 4 threes in a row. Shit.
So normal guy, I do have a question for you. Because you've been kind of quiet.
Word.
When it comes to your foosball team.
Up.
How do you think they did?
Hard.
I think normal guy is a Saints fan, right?
From Minnesota.
I know. I believe he was a Saints fan, right? Normal guy. I know Joseph is the Colts guy.
Yeah, Joseph is the Colts guy.
Yeah.
Joseph was all like, thanks for Sam Darnold, and then he ain't want him after Sam Darnold got hurt. I think they did decent. That's what normal guy's saying.
who you got? I think the Saints took what Tyson with the first pick. How do you think about that? See here. Now, Tyson. He's a great receiver, normal guy if he stays healthy. You got not for nothing. You got a great talent at the if he stays healthy. I just don't know about your 26-year-old quarterback that's going to his second year in the league.
Hart might have dislocated his thumb.
Who?
Hart. He just went to the trainer, and the trainer was playing with his thumb.
I tape that shit up, baby.
Yo, did you see the UFC belt that they gave the president? Or they're doing for the White House shit?
No.
It has the American flag on where the name plate is, and the strap is like red, white, and blue.
No. I didn't see it. I don't care.
Yeah, Lay is like, I don't even want to watch UFC no more. Strickland versus Shimakmek is this Saturday also.
And I hope the Chime bitch slaps the shit out of Strickland.
I hope they both knock each other out.
Nah.
It's just for some reason I feel like Shimakmek is one of those, he's just mad pressure, and he's just fighting guys that can't handle the pressure. So it's like, I kind of want him to be humbled also. But Strickland is also one of those guys that get knocked out and he won't realize that he's knocked out.
I just want Strickland knocked out because he's a punk bitch.
Yeah. So Strickland Hart hit his fucking hand on homeboy's face.
The homeboy got a hard face.
Word. It's always fucking Philadelphia trying to injure us.
All the damn time.
Yo, so speaking of the playoffs, you see your boy James Harden has 43 turnovers in 8 games this postseason.
How many?
43 in 8 games.
God damn.
That's what I said. It's like at that point, he's just inbounding the ball for the wrong team, pretty much. Travel. Oh my God.
Where? Yo, that's the second time the ref calls travel on the Knicks. Bro, find out this motherfucker's from Philly. I've seen niggas with worse travel calls. Come on now. Stop it.
Yeah, I didn't see no, unless he took, I didn't see no 3 steps when he got the ball back, but I don't know where the fuck. And this is Madison Square Garden too, so you know these motherfuckers. All right, this is a close game, and Joel Embiid ain't there.
No, and that's what I'm talking about. Joel Embiid was there in the first game, and the Knicks dominated.
Because Joel Embiid ain't got no defense, right?
No, he don't. But at the same time, both the guys that are replacing, but they both have 4 fouls.
Now we got to get him to foul out the game.
Well, here's the thing. I don't. The Knicks, to me, will struggle against a team with a small lineup.
Because we have big men?
I don't think it's all because we have big men. I just think it's something that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Tyson said if he could stay on the field, he likes it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, if Tyson, well, that's the whole thing because they were talking about the Knicks looking at Tyson also. I mean, not the Knicks, the
Giants.
the Giants, and I'm like, dude, I like him. He's a fucking amazing talent, but he has a history of hamstring injuries and just like other injuries. And,
Yeah.
he already had a torn ACL. He has a history with a hamstring and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't need that on my Giants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Andre
just
Drummond
me.
and somebody else. Yeah.
That's just me.
I mean, but you would imagine that your trainers can do something to try to prevent that.
No.
Oh, are we talking about the Jets trainers or are we talking about the Giants trainers?
I'm talking about the Giants. And remember, the field in Giants Stadium has a history of hurting motherfuckers.
That's true.
Just saying.
That is true. They get fucking number 26. So is it 26 or 27?
Number 26.
Number 26. Yo,
What's up?
let me ask you this question.
Uh-oh.
You have, all right, so I don't even want to count this, but they said there's an entire Hall of Fame career that still separates LeBron and Michael Jordan. 2 rings, 2 final MVP, 1 defensive player of the year, 1 regular season MVP, 4 all-star defensive player, first teams, 9 scoring titles, 3 stealing titles, and 1 slam dunk contest. But now, how can LeBron James be considered the second best player in the history when Tim Duncan, Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard, the OKC, Dirk Nowitzki,
All won
Antetokounmpo.
championships when he was there?
Yeah, Antetokounmpo. All of them got championships while he was there, and they're like there was no competition. Like it's not like they beat him; he was out. And you could say he was on bad teams, but he made those teams, right? But let's not even talk about Jordan. Bill Russell, if it wasn't him, like Dr. J had to sneak one in. Dr. J sneaked one in on a bad season from the fucking Lakers and the Celtics.
Right.
Like even Kareem, like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Magic, it was either the Celtics or them. There was no other team that fucking
for a good stretch in the late 70s, it was that's why they had the Magic and Bird thing.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you consider him the second best player in the world when so many other people beat him? But you don't give props to Barkley or Ewing.
And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because this generation cares more about the
Individual stats.
not only the individual stats. They care more what can be put like I guess social media and shit like that.
Okay, yeah. Newsworthy or
right. You know what I'm saying? Like what is more? Yeah, the social media shit. You know what I'm saying? Because not for nothing.
Come on, Cat, you got to get that rebound, bro.
Not for nothing. Like this is why. You know.
Oh my. What the fuck was that, man? That was a turnover that shouldn't have happened.
No. God damn it. Sorry, guys. You know. No more guy. It's all about it's all social media or popularity contests instead of actual stats and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What a 3. No, I get it. LeBron's a highlight reel. He's a big name. He he plays good, he scores and all that other shit. But
Well,
like,
first of all, you got people remember before he was still in high school, and they were already calling him King James, and I'm like, oh, this is an 18-year-old kid. I'm not calling nobody King anything.
yeah,
Like, fuck out of here.
nah, I hear you.
Like
But
Michael Jordan had to earn the title in the NBA of Sir Airness.
Yeah,
Like he didn't get that in college. He got that title in the NBA.
yeah,
And not for nothing. LeBron did that on teams when on teams on the eastern side of the NBA when the East was weak. Like I remember when LeBron first came out, literally they used to say that the East is the least.
yeah. The Eastern Conference.
Right. So it wasn't like the East was fucking popping and playing ball.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the reason why he can take a mediocre Cleveland team and be the number one fucking seed in the East because the East was bad. And it's funny because I remember how they used to say if he was in the West, if LeBron was in the West, he wouldn't be fucking the number one seed. He would be like 5 or 6 with that team.
yeah.
But in the East, he was number one.
Where Jordan had to go through a plethora of people to fucking get to the finals.
Jordan had to go against squads.
Yeah,
Detroit had a squad, whether you guys wanted to admit it or not. You know what I'm saying? Boston had a squad. The Knicks had a squad.
shit. Even the fucking the Raptors had a squad. The Kings, no, the Kings are on the side. I'm trying to.
During Jordan's time, I mean, there was the Heat had a squad with Alonzo Mourning and them.
Was Duckworth there too, or was he doing Magic?
Who?
Duckworth, the center. Or am I bugging with the Cavs? Because the Cavs also had a squad too on the low.
Yes, when Jordan was in it, yeah, you people forget. Mark Price, Greg Elo. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a reason why in one of Jordan's most iconic shot, he's there hanging in air, and you see Greg Elo flying by him, and Jordan hits that game-winning shot. That was against Cleveland.
Yeah,
They had Doherty, Price, Greg Elo. Like they had a good team.
yeah,
You know, these Jordan won against teams that literally had 50 wins a year. LeBron was in the East, was going against teams that had like 40 and 30 wins in a year, and they were in the fucking playoff. So it was like he didn't fucking play fucking LeBron. All he really had to do was play like maybe one team in the East.
yeah,
Which was either when he was with the Celtics, when he was with Cleveland, I think it was at the Celtics or whatever. And then when he was with Miami, it was, the Celtics again. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he had to worry about multiple teams. Jordan had to worry about multiple teams.
yeah. Shit, even Kobe had to worry about multiple teams.
Correct. The Kings had a squad when Kobe was around.
Yeah.
The Nuggets upset the Lakers to make it into the finals.
Yeah.
Here's another team where Jordan was around, the Seattle Supersonics,
Yeah.
who are now the OKC Thunder.
Yeah. Oh, the Hornets. That was another team that we
Hornets,
didn't.
when the young Alonzo Mourning and Larry Johnson and Muggsy Bogues. And here's the name for you guys, Del Curry.
Yep. And you know something with Kobe, he had, if we go up against Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, Grant Hill, Jason Kidd, Allen Iverson, Mutombo, Ewing.
Yeah, he still had a dude. Kobe was around so long. He still had to worry about dirt in Dallas.
Yeah. But bro,
Tim Duncan with the Spurs.
So this is where I get it's like Why? What makes him the second greatest? Because it can't be competition because we never talk about his competition. It can't be it can't be stats because until recently Kareem had the scoring titles, and also Kobe has more fucking world final championships.
Correct.
So what is it? Is it because he's marketable?
That's it. It's remember that one year where Yao Ming.
Yeah.
But that's another team when Kobe was around the Rockets with Yao Ming and Tracy McGrady and them.
Yeah.
When Yao Ming was hurt, Yao Ming was hurt, and Yao Ming was still the number one voting getter.
Yes.
For
the All-Star game.
For the All-Star game, and I'm like, oh, he shouldn't even be on the roster because he can't even fucking play.
Yeah, I remember that they had a bunch of like these guys made the All-Star team, but they're injured, so he's replacing him with some shit. I remember that.
It wasn't like they started the year and then got hurt. Yao Ming was out from like since even before the fucking the season started, and he was still voted number one in the fucking in All-Star ballot. It's something like he shouldn't even be on the ballot.
Yeah.
And that's why I say LeBron would win because ever since the mid 2000s, it's about a popularity contest. It's not about actual stats.
Yeah. Because it's like, yo, it's funny how people are like, yo, LeBron can play every position. In this era, probably. You know, in this era, they do like play every position. But in, like we said, in the 90s, you played your position. I don't think LeBron can play fucking point guard against Gary Payton.
No,
or Isaiah Thomas.
I don't think he would be able to play point guard against Allen Iverson, AI.
Yeah.
Iverson would eat him up.
Like, Scottie Pippen did it because he was a hell of a defender. But LeBron don't have that defense. You can see it during the game I'm watching. He's just standing there while his man goes down the fucking paint and scores. It's like, yo, bro, you have to stop some of these scores. And I know he has one big block in the finals.
Well, here's my thing, because a lot of people will say that. And I'm like, if you notice all his big blocks, they're not against his guy. They're against other people's guys.
Yeah. It's opportunity taken.
%100% correct.
Wow. They got to stop doing that shit. Because, they're closing out. The Knicks have a wide open three, but they're closing out on them fast. And they force the fucking three. Do a pump fake and then shoot the three. Like, or pump fake and go in for the fucking for the fucking two, man. Because he just got muffed on a fucking shot he shouldn't have took. To be honest with you, you saw this man closing in. I saw him closing too quickly.
Right, and the dude just hit a three and turns around and talks and blows a kiss to the bench. See, shit like that, I'd be like, yo, coach, put me in the game.
Okay, there goes a three from Hart. We're just trading threes now, and we're hitting them, but I don't like fucking trading threes because then you got to put all your faith in that three.
Yeah, but see, I would have stand up on the bench and say, your coach, put me in. And that kid with the guy with the fucking half red hair, half black hair, I'll tell you, all right, go ahead, nigga, take a three. I bet you won't take another three.
Word.
Punch him right in his fucking throat.
Come on, Cat. You should have ran down that fucking paint while you set the pick. Why were you just standing there?
Oh, you're ahead of me.
You saw when Brunson just passed the ball back? Cat should have ran down the paint. That would have been an easy two.
But here's my thing, Cat. Yeah, and nobody there is his height. Cat should be
mismatching.
Yeah. Post him up. Get in the paint.
Yeah.
Yo, what up, Joseph?
What up, Joseph? We watching the Knicks game right now. You got to watch along with Hutch and toe tags. This is more interesting than Raw. Yo, you know what's funny? We'll talk more about this tomorrow because TKO is fucking everything up.
Yeah, I might be on if I'm up.
Yeah. My brother was saying, yo, you guys might have to watch football on Mondays and do wrestling on Wednesdays with either NXT or AEW or some shit.
Now,
With the way,
here's my question to you guys. Why are they fucking with Raw and the SmackDown, the main roster, but they're not fucking around with NXT?
because NXT's contracts are very, very small.
I know that for the majority, I get you.
But did you hear what happened? Like, we'll get into it tomorrow, but did you hear what happened? The TKO executives gave themselves a raise while they're cutting these fucking people's salaries in half.
Yeah, no, I saw the IG shit. They gave themselves multi-million-dollar fucking contracts.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, they slash people's fucking contract in half.
Get that. Why is he?
You know, they slash mad people's contract in half, which I don't understand.
Yeah. And it's all to be profitable. It's all to
for
try
them
to be profitable. You know, that's why they're doing it. From what I understand, they're cutting the salaries in half to pay down the debt that they had. And I'm sitting there going, I don't understand how you're making $1 billion deals and you're still in
I don't
debt.
know how you had that when you literally just had one of your highest grossing periods.
Yeah. And even with the ticket prices for WrestleMania, even though they didn't sell as many tickets, they still were very successful with the profit margin for the tickets they did sell.
Correct.
So it's like, yo, dude, imagine this shit, yo, Coach. You win the lottery, you're $10,000 in debt. You win $100 million in the lottery, and you're asking your boss for a raise because you got to pay that $10,000 back. Like, what happened to the $100 million you just fucking won? You made $7 billion off of Netflix, 1 billion off of ESPN, and you're what, 70 million in debt? Like, dude, you could have wiped that debt out easy. And the UFC would have been sucking major meat because that was holding most of their debt.
Oh, what happened there?
Yeah, you flickered over here. I don't know what's going on with the connection or what, but
Nah, my connection is good.
yeah, I don't know if it's Restream or if it's my stream or what are the other shit. But
I think it might be restream because even my everything, the chat went off for a while, then it just get populated right back up.
Yeah, because my shit flickered on and off, and then I just saw you flickered, so it's like I don't know what the fuck is going on. There's always something, Coach.
It's all right, but yeah, dude, it's just very weird with shit like that is happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Very weird.
Yeah, real quick, R.I.P. to John Sterling, broadcaster of the Yankees, passed away.
And Ted Turner.
Yeah, passed away also. Legendary guy that brought WCW to TNT. Turner Classic Network.
My man, Billionaire Ted.
Yeah.
As our boy Scott Hall once coined him.
Yeah. Shit. That was a guy who knew what the fuck he was doing when he got a wrestling company. Because he basically said, here goes the money. I want wrestling to be the competition for WWE. And he hired someone who gave the competition to WWE. And they became profitable as shit. And they said, run with the ball. And they did. And then AOL took over and said, we don't want this shit. So we're going to use your profit for other shit and we're going to cut your shit. And AOL fucked over WCW. No matter what decisions you think happened, AOL fucked over WCW.
Correct. Which is sad because, I think AOL, and not only that, but then the contracts that Bishop started handing out. Because we all know that had a thing to it.
Well, he was handing those contracts out when they were profitable. You know what I'm saying? Like, because those contracts that he handed out were to Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Hogan, and Macho Man. Those contracts were actually given when Hogan was still red and yellow. But then they had that no one could, it was like a Jeter thing. No one can make more money than me. So if you came in and they made more money, then you gotta give me money.
Right.
They paid Bret Hart a lot of money for nothing, but like I said, they still had mad profit coming. They had money. They had fuck you money.
They have
When
buku money.
yeah, but when they lost that money, you notice that's when they bring in wrestlers we ain't never seen before. Vampiro, 3 Count. Goldberg was the head guy. Scott Steiner became one of the big guys. Booker T became champion. You know what I'm saying? That's when they're like, we got to go into
Let's go, Brunson.
we got to go into the bag of tricks. You know?
So that's when they started coming out with your man David Arquette.
Yes. Yeah, because it was just, how can we get people's eyes on the TV? Which I think they would have been better if they would have hurt David Arquette than if David Arquette was champion. Because if there's anything you know about wrestling, is like, all you need is a celebrity just to bring the eyes. Like, look at Tyson. There's no fucking way they would have had Tyson versus Austin. But Tyson was there. He pushed Austin, and it was like, oh, I gotta see this. And nothing happened after that show. You noticed. And that was one of the highest rated WrestleManias because Tyson was there.
Well, I'll give Vince and WWE, when it came to booking their celebrities, they knew which ones to book and how to use them.
Yeah.
And I think that's where WCW fucked up on.
Yeah. I think I think what the problem was, like, WCW is doing what TNA did in the beginning and what WWE is doing now. They're getting fans that are popular. And there's nothing wrong with that. But when you have, let's say, Jelly Roll in the fucking country music industry, he may be huge, but there's a lot of people that don't know who the fuck he was until he got to WWE. Right. And you also have Pat McAfee or even Bad Bunny. Let's throw Bad Bunny because he was the biggest celebrity there, right?
But
that still doesn't compare to Mike Tyson standing out of the ring and refereeing Shawn Michaels versus Austin, or Muhammad Ali standing out of the ring being an enforcer with Hulk Hogan and Mr. T versus fucking Roddy Piper and Jimmy Superfly Snuka. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't compare to that. And even though Bad Bunny was still on the Vince. So think about the level of celebrity Vince got and the level of celebrity the TKO was getting. There goes another fucking... Okay.
Oh, that was a bluff.
Is that Ben Stiller?
Yeah, Ben Stiller's a big time at the Garden.
No, I mean, he look old.
He is old.
I know, but shit.
Dude, Ben Stiller got at least like 10 years on me. Hold the ball, Hart. Good move. Hold that ball.
Yeah, Cat is like, yo, fuck this shit, man. Just keep going.
Yeah, Cat is like, yo, Hart, keep going. You already got one, T. We don't need another one.
Word.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy to me. Certain shit like that. But now that Joseph is here, Joseph, what do you think? What's your quarterback situation like? Because I know they re-signed Daniel Jones, but he's coming off an Achilles injury that usually takes over a year. And I think you guys trade away Anthony Richardson or are trying to? Like, what are you looking at for your team, Joseph?
Dang.
Well, no, they had a good draft. That's believe it or not, they had a good draft.
I hear you. But is Daniel Jones still going to be their first option?
He can't start the year. I don't think he can. He's still going to be rehabbing.
Oh, and Tyrod Taylor? got traded to another team, or he went to another team. I forgot
He
which team.
he signed with the Packers.
Yeah, because I remember you was asking about that.
Yeah. See, Riley Leonard going to start. All right. Joseph. So wait. So nobody even wanted to give up a 7th-round pick for Anthony Richardson. That's wild when you consider that he was the the number 1 round draft pick, and the kid has an arm, but his mechanics are kind of fucked up. Yeah, Jones still going to be recovering from both his both injuries. What I know, he fucked up his Achilles. What else did he have? Did he have a fucking a head injury, or is that the Colts were re-signing him for that contract?
He's recovering from the Giants trying to make him think how to fucking be a quarterback. He hurt it in his brain.
No, man, I don't want to learn how to foosball.
Why are you hurting me? Shit. Nobody wanted him. We thought the Minnesota Vikings were gonna get him, but they declined. That was his second injury. No, what? Undesirable.
No, he's talking about Richardson.
Oh. Let me. I'll be right back. I'll check out his bathroom.
Nobody. Joseph, not for nothing, but I still see a lot of potential in Richardson. I just think you guys got to get a real quarterback coach to help him with his mechanics. I mean, because he has an arm. Just to let you guys know, New York is up by 6, and with 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go, and Philadelphia just turned the ball over. I thought he was coming. Wasn't he making a comeback from the fibula, and then he hurt his Achilles? Because I thought that's what it was. I thought he was recovering from his. I thought he was already recovered from his fibula, and then that's when he fucked up his Joe, I got a question for you, Joseph. What do you think about them trading away Michael Pittman? Like, what do you think about them draining away Michael Pittman? That's going to be a big hit. And then you guys re-signed Pierce, right? They brought him early from his fibula injury. Yep, that would do it. I don't know why you would rush somebody who's injury prone back from an injury. Like, I would definitely make sure he's 100% healthy before I would bring him back. I mean, that would be me. Just saying.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. Michael Pittman wasn't the best wide receiver, but the dude was just big. I wanted when he was coming out of college, I wanted the Giants to draft him because I knew he was going to be. I just had a feeling that he was going to be. He's a good, like one of those guys that you can just throw it up and you can go catch it kind of guy, like almost like a Mike Evans. You know what I'm saying?
We signed Pierce for a couple years.
So you trade away Michael Pittman, who's your most consistent receiver, for somebody who has never broken 1,000 yards receiving.
Yes.
Like I know Pierce can, is your deep threat, big time deep threat. I know that. But wouldn't you want somebody more that's consistent? Somebody that you know that can get you that first down, and that was Pittman.
Yeah, but what goes through the head of shit like that? Like, you have someone who's consistent and someone who's not doing nothing, but you pick the guy that's not doing nothing. Like, do they see something in Pierce and Price that we don't see?
Price Pierce had like 900 yards on like 47 receptions.
Okay.
So like I'm saying, like he was a good guy that for a bunch of chunk yards, like all the highlights you saw like early on with Richardson throwing bombs, it was to Pierce.
Okay.
So you did like the 70 yarders and shit like that. That was to that guy. But my whole thing is, 47, whatever, a whole bunch of yards on 40 something receptions. That looks good to me. That looks good on paper because it makes you, it looks like you're averaging like 20 something yards of reception. But the crazy thing is that he had 47 yards and he was targeted like 90 times. So that means his catch ability or his catch rate was about 50%. I'm sorry, I want a receiver that's his catchability is around 70 to 80.
Yeah. Because you don't want that big fucking shit to be half of the 50-50 shot, you know?
Come on, Hart. That's a bad shot.
That's out of bounds.
And that was an air ball by Paul George.
Was that your nephew that
sit your ass down, boy.
Was that your nephew that just was clapping like that?
That was my nephew, yeah.
I heard clapping. I said, oh, that's gotta be it.
I mean, I clap, but he's over there too.
Oh, I was about to say, Mike Brown used the timeout.
Joseph, here's my thing when it comes to Taylor. Now that they're gonna probably put like 8 to 9 men in the box for Taylor. So do you think there's gonna be a drop off in Taylor's production? Because I think there is. Because I don't really Leonard Riley's not gonna scare me. You know what I'm saying? As a starting quarterback, he don't scare me. Now you don't have Michael Pittman to consistently get you those tough catches because you need yourself a wide receiver is going to be that you have faith in throwing that 50-50 that jump ball and he's going to come down with it, and that was Michael Pittman. Yeah, I think Taylor's production, especially after last year, like with the first 10 games where you guys were running him into the ground, I think his production is definitely going to fall off. So I didn't want to say anything, but I saw something on IG. Right, and how do you build the worst quarterback ever?
And you build Geno Smith?
Yeah.
You know, one of my guys, we call him "Sup, Papa." Because that's how he sees you. He's like, "Sup, Papa." So he's a big Jets fan, and we talk all the time. And I was saying how I didn't really like Geno Smith, us getting him, and he's like, "Hey, he only looked bad in Oakland because he didn't have no protection with the Raiders." And he's like, he had protection in the Seahawks and he looked good in the Seahawks. We got a line now. So if we can protect him, he might look all right. We got weapons for him. This is him. He got DJ.
Well, here's my thing with that, right?
Had a positivity.
He signed a 1-year deal with Seattle, had a good year. Seattle gave him a big contract. They brought back pretty much the same team, and the very next year he stunk it up. And that's when they traded. And then after that year is when they traded him to Oakland. They signed Donovan and they go to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And Geno Smith taking shots out of nowhere. Come on, you
Joseph,
gotta make.
I saw it on IG and they were like, how to build a back quarterback, and they were like, arm strength, Geno Smith, foot, Geno Smith, vision, Geno Smith, and I'm like, yo, goddamn, I'm like, yo, I know he's not the worst quarterback.
There you go, baby.
There we go. That's a win.
Yes, that was a hard fought one there. That was a good one. It wasn't perfect, but we won.
Right. Yeah, Joseph. So I'm like, wait a minute. I seen some bad quarterback play. I'm like, why does everybody hate Geno?
I know my uncle hated him, but it was like, dude, I think it's more of our quarterback coaches aren't the greatest, or whoever the fuck is trading our quarterbacks. But also, we're not. I don't need them. I don't want them. Like, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't want Geno Smith back in there.
I know you didn't want Geno Smith back. We done spoke enough about Geno Smith when he was on the Jets.
You know who would have been good with these weapons a little bit? As I think maybe Fitzpatrick, because he's good in the regular season. It's just the playoffs. He comes.
Well, my thing with Fitzpatrick is that when it was warm, he was great. When it got cold, he was bad.
Yeah, but also with my guy Mike White, bro.
Bro, not for nothing. Did you see that thing on IG where he said that after one game he came in and he slammed his helmet on in the locker room, whatever, and he was like, "Yo, we stink." And then your owner Woody Johnson said, "Yeah, you guys do stink."
No, I didn't hear that.
Oh, I gotta find that and send that to you. I'm like, yo, not for nothing. After that, I wouldn't want to be on that team. I think that's why White didn't want to resign with the Jets.
Oh shit. Yeah, I gotta see that shit. So, yo, did you hear the shit where Michael Jordan was defending LeBron to like Stephen A. Smith and Michael Wilbon?
No, I did not hear that.
So Michael Wilbon was on First Take with Stephen A. Smith, and I think this is the first time LeBron lost the finals or some shit like that. And Jordan hits him up and goes, "Yo, listen, take it easy on the kid. I know what it's like to be there and to lose and all that other shit. Like, take it easy on him. Don't be so harsh on him." Like, Jordan was defending LeBron to these guys. Because I mean, there's a difference between being competitive, which we all saw Jordan was competitive, and
he was very competitive.
But also the thing about Jordan is he was also a mentor. Look what he did with Kobe.
I'm gonna say this, and not a lot of people think this. Look what he did with Pippen.
Yeah.
People forget when Pippen came to the Bulls, it was already like Jordan's like third or fourth year.
Yeah. And yo, that's one of those people. Like, even look at Steve Kerr. Like, you have someone who's relentless, like Jordan, and you need people that's relentless around him. Because nothing would destroy a team more than a man that's not willing to quit around a bunch of people that quit already.
Bro, not for nothing. That's what made when Dennis Rodman ended up replacing Horace Grant on the Bulls, I hated it. And everybody's like, yo, but why? Horace Grant is a better. I was like, yo, no. Horace Grant was a good power forward. You know what I'm saying? I go, but he didn't have that dog in him like Rodman had.
Yeah.
Like he didn't have the I tell people, I said, like it wasn't even that Rodman was the thing. He was pesky. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like that fly that won't go away. That just keeps buzzing around your fucking ears or whatever. No matter how many times you swat. I mean, look how he used to piss off Shaq and Barkley. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The dude was high energy from the moment the whistle blew to start the game to the moment the whistle blew to stop the game.
Yeah.
You know, Horace Grant wasn't like that. Horace Grant was a professional. Fucking Dennis Rodman was like that Energizer Bunny that just kept on going and going and going. You go, my man, slow down, shut the fuck up, leave me alone.
Because he came from the Pistons. What am I bugging? Was he a Spur before he?
No, it was after Chicago. He started with the Pistons, went to Chicago, and then was at the Spurs, I believe.
Okay. Good win, Knicks. Let's move on to the next one. Word. Yo, we can't let that shit get.
Bro, I wasn't celebrating until the final whistle.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you, people are like, oh, we're good. We're up by 6 points with 22 seconds to go. We're good. No. I've seen two New York Knicks collapse with less than 10 seconds to go.
Reggie Miller was one of them.
Yeah, and last year was another one. So no, I don't give anything to chance.
Yeah.
I don't.
And even though we won, now we worry about the next game.
It's funny because I was replying to somebody on YouTube because they were like, "Oh, after we blew out the Hawks,
yeah,"
and everybody was like, "Okay, bring on the 76ers. We're gonna kill them." I'm like, "No." I said, "Please don't talk like that."
Word.
And they were like, "Oh," they started talking shit, and I'm like, it's because it's the Knicks that I don't. I said the Knicks have a history of, losing the teams they should beat.
Yeah.
Like I tell people straight up, last year they had no business. They shouldn't have beat the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics beat themselves.
Yeah.
And I say that shit. And then they beat Boston, and then they lose to Indiana.
Yeah.
So like, come on now. I know my team.
You got money on the series? Shit. Which series?
Oh, okay. Spurs. The Spurs games. I'm guessing.
Are you watching the Spurs game? Because they switched to the Spurs game.
Switch to the Spurs games. Yeah.
Who's number 5 on the Spurs? Is over here dunking like he's fucking Vince Carter.
I do not know.
That's not this dude, is it? The one with the gun?
Jay Morant? No, he got traded to the. Who did he got traded to? Hold on a second here.
Oh, Stephen Castle.
Yeah,
That's who that is.
Jay Morant got traded to Washington, the worst team in the whole NBA.
Oh, he's there with what's his face from the Hawks.
Trae Young.
Yeah, Trae Young. Which that was a crazy fucking trade there too. It was like
I might have my weird looking guys mixed up together. Let me see where Jay Morant got traded to.
chilling like a villain, smoking a blunt, popped a lip pillow, and feeling gravy, baby. What's up, normal guy? Damn, mad late. Yo, Wyombe is fucking. I think he might be the next guy because he's playing defense like crazy.
My bad. Jay Morant is still in Memphis. I guess they didn't trade him away.
But like he's playing defense like crazy. I think he got more blocks in the playoffs than
Ooh,
anyone or some Wambi or Mumboy.
I mean, you see how lanky he is.
Yeah.
But you
But
know what?
also,
I'm gonna be truthful. He looked like he put some pause.
yeah.
He put like he put some meat on them bones.
No, yeah, it does. Not
I
like
remember,
not a lot, but he
I remember his rookie year. He looked a lot skinnier, and I was
yeah.
like,
He looked like a skeleton. He maybe added 15 pounds. But
And it's funny because he looked like he added 50 pounds, but he still looks the same. But you can tell that he's more defined.
yeah. But you saw with the All-Star game where he was taking that shit serious and he was making other players take that shit serious. Like that's what we need, bro. Because not for nothing. Why would you just bullshit? Why would you bullshit that? You know,
Right.
you make good money playing in the All-Star game too.
So they have things up, right? My man has 12 blocks
Shit.
in this series against Minnesota. And
That was
this
in
is-
game 1.
And this is only game 2.
Yeah. He had
Well-
more blocks and points.
Here's my thing though. He's 0 for 8 for 3-pointers. My man, you're 7 foot something. Stop shooting threes. Please stop shooting threes.
Yeah, it's crazy. He has 12 blocks and they still lost. Because Minnesota's winning the series right now.
Yes. See, look, my man, you took a big ass, a long ass 3. You don't need to do that.
Yo, dude, and that shit missed badly.
Like you don't need to do that, bro.
Yeah, this is where playing your position works for Wambi.
Like I get it. He's tall and lanky, and the other guy he's playing against from Minnesota is a lot thicker. But my man, you should be in the paint.
Yeah, because where was that rebound that he should have been getting on offense? The offensive rebound. Oh, okay. He just poked the ball away.
Yeah.
Yo,
Look, like not for nothing. Like that guy missed that tip in. But did you see that he barely had to jump to get that rebound?
Yeah. But it looks like Gobert is bodying him. Not for nothing. If Wambi was playing against Shaq, I think Shaq would destroy his ass.
Oh, big time.
Because you saw how he just got pushed by this dude. It's like where is like you're tall, but you shouldn't be getting pushed around by these shorter guys.
Right, but when you're 7'3", but you weigh like you have the weight of a fucking straw.
Yeah.
Yeah, why wasn't there a foul call on that? You see how homeboy helped Wimby he prevented him from blocking by holding him down?
Yeah.
That should be a foul. But let me see here. So, game 1 of the Lakers OKC won, right?
Yes. Okay. OKC blew them out. The Lakers.
Is OKC's the defending champs? Are they still the favorite?
I believe so.
Because see, here's the way I see things, and this is why. If I'm the defending champ and I'm in the playoffs, I should be the favorite.
Yeah. Unless it was a fluke.
Right now, if I'm the defending champs, right, and I lose, and I don't make the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? Then obviously I'm not in the playoffs. I shouldn't be anybody's favorite.
Yeah. Yo, these guys are forcing these shots, bro.
You see that, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's even trying to attack the paint. I mean,
Yeah.
they are attacking the paint, but nobody wants to dominate the paint. I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah, no, my guy. Wimby has to dominate the paint in my book. Yo, he's like a foot taller than the next guy. The Shaq bones are 10 times bigger.
Yo, dude, but they are, bro.
Yo, not for nothing. I think Shaq's sneakers are way more than Wimby.
Yo, because I know that there was no athleticism in the fucking 90s. But did you
they'll play plumbers. They'll play plumbers.
Yeah. But did you see Karl Malone, Shaq, Tracy McGrady, like fucking Alonzo Mourning, fucking
Larry Johnson before he fucked up his back?
Yeah.
Oakley,
these motherfuckers
Mason.
brolic, son. These motherfuckers look like they were fucking football players.
Yeah. Look, even Rodman was lanky, but Rodman had cuts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who else was Sean Kemp before he got fat was cut and brolic?
Word. Shit, who was the guy that Tim Duncan took to this place? It was the Twin Towers.
Was jacked.
David Robinson, there you go. Yes.
My man, the Admiral, because he was from the Navy. That dude was jacked.
Yeah, all the motherfuckers was jacked.
Like, there was more stories of them going to the club and the strip clubs after the game than them being in the gym. Some of those guys actually went to the gym.
Yeah.
I might think they just went to commercial break.
Yeah. Yo, I'm watching this commercial and I'm sitting there going, "Oh, they make Gatorade for women."
Yeah, some of this stuff I just don't get.
Yeah.
Yo, my guy, I'm gonna tell you right now, I have not really I didn't really watch college basketball this last year, simply because it was so ass. Like, I don't care what anybody says, and this was my argument with Krills when he was on the show. I'm like, these kids nowadays, all they want to do is either be a highlight reel with a dunk or shooting threes. There's no fundamentals in the game. Like, remember last draft, it was like the first 7 out of the first 10 picks or 11 picks were fucking international players.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, because now you have to market yourself as a fucking entity now. So if you play something fundamentals, you can't fucking do anything. The reason why Kawhi Leonard was so good and he's fundamentals because he was on the Spurs. The Spurs are fundamentals.
Facts. I mean, they had the big fundamental.
Yeah. Depends on how the top 7 picks are.
Now I got a question for you guys, because both Joseph and my guys here, and I don't know if DJ's going to join us, but is this LeBron's last year with the Lakers? And if he leaves, since Bronny declined the contract the Lakers wanted to give him, does Bronny follow his father? If LeBron goes to a different team, or do you see LeBron finally retiring? Now, question for you too, Toe.
I know they asked this in First Take, and they think he's gonna stay with the Lakers. But in all honesty, I don't think.
After everything that's happened on the Lakers this last year,
I don't think he's gonna retire. But I do think if he goes to another team as a 1-year deal, it's probably gonna be retirement shit. The only problem is if he comes to the Knicks, it's gonna be to waste our time.
I don't want him on the Knicks. The Knicks shouldn't even think about it, especially if the Knicks do make it to, let's say, the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Because they and if we want Tacumbo, there's no point for LeBron.
Dude, if the Knicks make it to the NBA Finals, there should be no talk of Antetokounmpo or LeBron James.
Yeah.
Keep the team you have.
Oh, is it me or is this just a bunch of?
By the way, Joseph, my screen is 14-17 with 2 minutes and 31 seconds to go.
I'm at the same spot. LeBron and Steph, let's make it happen. One last ride together. He ain't got to go far. Still in LA.
True. But my thing is this, especially after watching the last couple of years, like, do you think anybody would pay him big money to go to their team?
Maybe the Warriors or maybe a team that doesn't have a market. You know what I'm saying? But like he's used goods right now. Yeah, he can play and shit, but he's a novelty act. Not for nothing. Like he's somebody like Carmelo Anthony at the end of his career with the Lakers. He was the sixth man. Like I'm not saying LeBron is a sixth man, but he's definitely not the guy you want running your offense. He's just somebody out there. And in all honesty, I think if he played against Stephen Curry, they would have to get rid of Draymond Green. Because I think Draymond Green would have the same problem he had with Kevin Durant. But remember when he was like, "You a bitch," and he punched the other dude in the face? Like, I honestly think you're gonna see Draymond Green pushing LeBron to play defense to somebody. I don't think that dynamic of them playing would last long.
Okay, I can see that. Why would you do that? You had an easy layup, and why'd you just had a pump fake, and now you got blocked?
No, scratch that. JT has to be somewhere it's warm a lot.
Who's JT?
I don't know. You talking about LeBron James? He said probably the Cavs. I don't think he's gonna go back to the Cavs.
No, I don't think Cleveland will want him. He left Cleveland twice. So do you really think he's gonna go to Cleveland and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna do my retirement year with Cleveland"?
If he goes to Cleveland, if he goes to Cleveland, he's gonna have that Roman Reigns schedule. I'm only playing home games, and every game that lands on an odd number, I'm gonna sit out. If we make it to the playoffs, I'm only playing 5 minutes a game. You know, like some shit like that.
Well, think about it. If he goes to, and this is his farewell tour, right? And he goes to he shits out all the away games. There's a lot of fans that are gonna be pissed off.
Yeah. But I don't think LeBron loves the game or the fans like that. He may love the game. I don't know this whole he's got the greatest mind in the game shit, but I don't think he gives a shit about the fans like that.
Really?
Because of that whole shit where he's like, "Oh, I gotta play the bad guy." Like he had this narrative. He needed help, or he needed to be the bad guy. He did this, that, he did that. When it's like if you really cared about your fans, you be whoever the fuck you need to be to win. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Like Kobe's sitting there going, "We need to win a chip," but he also knows that these people came here and paid their hard-earned money to watch us win.
Yeah, but Kobe's also one of those dudes that consistently wanted to play all 82 games. Like motherfuckers had to be like, "Yo, my man, your fucking leg is hanging off by fucking a thread. Sit the fuck down."
Yeah.
This is why I tell people. See, this is why when people talk about hating Kobe, I'm like, I can't hate Kobe. But did I like Kobe as a person? No, because I didn't know Kobe as a person.
Yeah.
I don't really care about Kobe as a person. You know what I'm saying? But the dude always wanted to win, and I can respect that.
Yeah.
Let me see. Normal guy Hoach. I know you don't watch college football. I watch college football. Well, I didn't watch college basketball. But I don't. Here's my thing. How can you expand to 24 teams and have all these fucking bowl games you still have?
What's CFP?
College football playoffs.
Okay.
My whole thing is, if you want to do like the NFL and do the brackets and shit like that, and whoever like almost like go to the Super Bowl and shit like that, I'm okay with that. But then in the back, you can't have all those bowl games. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe cut down on the bowl games. I don't need an Orange Bowl, a Totino's Bowl, a left nut bowl, or right nut bowl. Bro, there's
guacamole bowl,
bro, there's
burrito bowl.
Not for nothing. Hold on, I'm gonna do this real quick. Because there's like, I think at one point it was like 30 or 40 bowl games. Bro, 41 bowl games.
Pop-Tart bowl. I want 36 teams in the college football playoffs. Let's fucking go. Joseph's bugging. 36 teams.
If you want to do it like they do the college basketball, like the March Madness and shit like that, I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to get some upsets, which I'm fine with it. But don't give me that shit and then give me 41 bowl games. Dude, there's 41 bowl games.
Yeah. There's got to be one bowl that decides it all.
A Diddy bowl, yeah. A baby oil bowl game.
Hey, I got some.
Yo, bro, dude, Toe, 41 bowl games, my dude.
No. I didn't think there were that many games in the college season.
Like, come on now. That's a little bit excessive, bro.
It is. It is.
That's funny, Joseph. Pop-Tart bowl game go hard, though. The trophy is a Pop-Tart toaster that pops out a Pop-Tart. I mean, they got a Totino's bowl. So, I will give me a bag of Totino's, the lime green flavor.
Yo, Joseph, my baby oil is for the bikini bowl.
The lingerie bowl. I don't mind the lingerie bowl.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying, right? Yeah, man, shit.
Bro, I didn't think. I thought it was excessive when there was like 30 bowl games. Yo, there's 41 bowl games. 42.
Yo, that's crazy.
That is ridiculous.
That is crazy. 41 bowl games. Shit.
Right, and the crazy thing is that this doesn't coincide with the college football playoffs.
So it's like the mid-season tournament?
Yeah, like the bowl game is like a completely different thing. I remember when whoever won the national title was the Orange Bowl.
Yeah.
Like if you was in Orange Bowl, you was in for the national championship.
Yo, do the bowls mean anything?
No, they bring more money to your college.
Okay.
So like if you win, you get more money.
But they're not like a showcase for quarterbacks or players in the bowl game.
Nah.
Like the NFL ain't sitting there going, yo, the fucking Tuesday night bowl game is where we're gonna find out if Chaka Chulu is gonna be the quarterback for the future.
To say the truth, you put it like this: there's a senior bowl game, right? But only all the players in there are all seniors.
Okay.
I'm surprised there's not a junior bowl game.
Right. So that's all-star game, pretty much. Like a senior all-star game.
Yeah, the senior bowl is almost like the best seniors from around the college football.
Okay. Get extra
But
stats for the
you know
draft.
what, Joseph? A lot of these players are not playing in bowl games no more. They opt not to play because they don't want to get hurt and they don't want to jeopardize their opportunities to be in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like him because he's a racist MAGA. But the Bosa brothers, they didn't play in the bowl game. They decided not to play in the bowl game because they didn't want to hurt themselves right before the draft.
I don't get this. The fucking MAGA shit, bro.
You don't get what? Not playing in the bowl?
No, the just the MAGA shit by itself.
Yeah,
It's like we all live here.
You wanna table this topic for Friday? I'll be on Friday. We're gonna talk about it.
I'm not gonna be here Friday.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. We could table it for next Friday.
Let's table it for next Friday, and just put it up. And we want you guys to interact. Until next Friday. I know you guys probably have your either IG or your email, whatever. Send us questions or shit you want us to fucking talk about on Friday. Remember, Friday is we just gonna talk shit Friday of the show.
Word. It's hard to understand some stupidity, so don't waste your time. Yo, I hear you. I try not to understand stupidity. Get this shit. Yo, I get into work today, right? You've been to my building. So there's 3 doors. The middle door's always locked. So the left door you open up by yourself, the right door's automatic. This lady touches the doorknob on the left door. I press the button on the right door to open up the door. She runs from that door to get into the door and looks at me and goes, sorry. And I'm like, no, it's okay, Fezzik. Make your way through there. You're in a rush. You're in such a rush. You can't open up your own fucking door. It's all right. It's like, I just don't understand. And I'm not trying to understand why this bitch did that. I'm just like, yo, get the fuck out of here. Knuckle Hedd bulletin board. Let's fucking, yo, dude, you could have always fucking hit us up with questions and topics to talk about.
Yeah, guys, always. If you have any topics or any questions you want us to answer, before the show, send it. Absolutely. Yeah, if we could, Cho, can we figure out how to do a bulletin board? They just shoot you stuff and boom, boom, boom. That'd be awesome.
What, the IG? Those one of those pages?
I don't know. Let's look into that. Maybe they could just send you like just bulletins. Be like, yo, can you guys cover this? Can you guys cover that?
I can try. Yeah.
Yeah, good. That's a good idea there, Joseph. Like one of the topics can be like, why is show always late to the show?
Show is a conundrum, bro. Show is something that would break quantum physics. String theory couldn't fucking explain show.
My man says show is an anomaly.
Yeah. He exists and doesn't exist at the same time in the same space.
My man sound like Raphael in fucking Teenage Mutant Turtles 1. He goes, cricket? Man, nobody says cricket. You gotta know what a crumpet is to understand cricket. Oh, Joseph said, no, I mean have a physical board and sticky notes. I like that.
Yo.
All right, I'm gonna buy a dry erase board, and Toe's gonna keep the dry erase board, and we're gonna do the bullets.
There you go. That's it.
Send us your topics, and we're gonna put it on. And guys, it can be on Monday for Raw's wrestling, on Tuesday for comics, Wednesdays for sports, and then Thursdays again for wrestling. And then Friday, it's for we just talking shit. We just hanging out.
Word. You know
Now,
how we
I
do.
will say this thing. What kind of uniforms are the Timberwolves wearing? Them shits is ugly.
They are. They don't go with them. Y'all seen the trailer for Resident Evil? No, but I seen the new trailer for the Odyssey. You saw the Odyssey trailer?
No.
That shit look crazy. I ain't even gonna lie.
All right, I might have to. I try to stay away from trailers.
Yeah. But I feel like the Odyssey's gonna be so long that whatever they put in the trailer ain't gonna even show up in the movie. I didn't even know they had a new Resident Evil movie.
Neither do I.
I think Loki was talking about they had a new Evil Dead movie coming out.
Ooh, as long as it has Bruce Campbell in it, I'll be okay. If it don't have Bruce Campbell in it, I'm not watching it.
Or as some people know him as Autolycus, the King of Thieves from Xena, Warrior Princess.
Wow. Okay, now you just fucking put it.
That was my guy. That was my guy. You know what's crazy, Hutch? Growing up with my family, my mom and my pops were not afraid to say who they were attracted to, right? My mom loved Kevin Sorbo, and my pops loved Lucy Lawless. So we would watch Hercules with my moms and Xena with my pops.
I mean, not for nothing. Lucy Lawless at Cena was popping, bro.
She's one of those women that didn't she aged gracefully because she's still hot.
Yeah, one of those white women. And I'm not being racist, okay?
Because
white people don't tend to age gracefully.
The trick is, do not touch your face. Don't touch your face. I got a rule. Don't touch your ass and don't touch your face. You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
And what he means by that is no cosmetic surgery.
Yes. Yes. You leave that ass is for me. That face is for me. You don't like the way you look, throw out your fucking mirrors. Shit. Motherfucks. No, but yeah, when you start doing shit to your face, it's gonna fuck, especially at a young age. Nah, you start fucking up your shit. Start looking plastic and shit. I don't know what happened. Yo, Gina Carano got skinny in the face. Have you seen her lately? She looks completely different.
When she was doing the Mandalorian, she was thick.
Yeah, she was.
But you can tell that for this fight, she lost weight
Quickly. Like when you lose weight that quickly, the first thing to go is your face. Your face weight.
Right. But you know what? The good thing, I don't see her like that sunken is that you see. It's not that kind of weight loss.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
normal guy. You know I love me with some snow bunnies. You know Tiffany and all that.
Yeah, no, yeah.
But you know, it's just a fact.
Yeah, I'm like Big Pun. I regulate every shade of that ass. You feel me?
Yeah. I tell people I don't discriminate. I regulate.
Word.
Like when I tell people, not for nothing, when I tell people, yo, I'm 3 years away from 50, they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm 47. And people are like, yo, you're not 47. I'm like, yo, I'm 47.
Yeah, you look more 32.
I was born in 1978. I done seen some shit. But when I tell people my age, they're like, yo, no, you're not 47. I'm like, yeah. And I tell people, the Hispanic people, especially Dominicans, tend to age well.
Yeah.
And I also tell people, I got no kids, so I didn't have to kill people.
That is true.
And not for nothing, white, Caucasian people tend to age more like sour milk. I'm not the one saying it. That's just a known fact. So like my man, you said, that's not me. I live on the fifth floor.
That's right. Shit.
And all that shit aside, but what is your expectations for the Jets this coming year? And don't tell me pain, because we know it's always pain.
Pain. In all honesty, like I was telling my homeboy, my expectations is all on Aaron Glenn. Because last year he was full of vibrato and he was talking all that shit, and he had this false fucking culture that he wanted to instill. Now he has an entire offseason, a draft, and a team that he put together. So now I want to see if he's serious. And last year was just him doing the best he could with a shitty situation, or if this motherfucker's garbage. Like he talked his way into a yacht club that he don't belong to. You know what I'm saying? Like I think this year is the measure of Aaron Glenn.
Okay.
But like what I'm expectation for the team, if Aaron Glenn is the truth, I'm looking for at least playoff aspirations.
Now, like I said, I know there were some people who did not like you guys drafting the tight end in the first round.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, he drops passes. But my whole thing is the Jets haven't had a tight end that can scare people since your boy Brady. And I don't mean Tom Brady. That Brady was number 88 and he played in the 90s.
Yeah. With Testaverde.
Yeah.
Shit.
Just saying. But I like Sadiq. Now a lot of experts are like, yo, why did you guys draft Sadiq at number 16 and then trade back in to draft Omar Cooper Jr.? And I'm like, well, they did a lot of their drafting. Free agency on the defensive side of the ball. The number one pick was Bailey. You know what I'm saying? He's an edge rusher. Like, yeah, now is the time to try to give Geno Smith and Bryce Hall some help on the offensive side, because besides Wilson, you guys had nothing else on the offensive side.
Yeah, that is true.
You know what I'm saying?
Unless you count Lazard.
Don't disrespect me like that. As a matter of fact, don't disrespect yourself like that. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Word.
Don't turn your back on me.
Word.
Now, my whole thing is, they said that you guys have a good offensive line. I don't see it. Do you?
No. I don't. To be honest with you, what we get, 1 or 2 offensive linemen, like offensive tackles or some shit like that.
Right.
I don't know how that changes the whole line. I thought we had a good line when we got Aaron, but apparently that motherfucker wasn't protected at all either.
I mean, I don't know how they say that the Jets have a good offensive line when I saw last year Justin Fields running for his life.
Maybe we got a good line just because we line up straight. We don't got a good blocking. We don't got good protection. Show. Normal guy said was good. Don't be quiet like he was yesterday.
Yeah, he was there the whole night and said nothing.
Word. And then wanted to start a conversation when we leaving.
No, I was just letting you speak.
Oh, listen to everything.
You was asleep. That's what happened.
Obi-Wan had a Kenobi and lightsabers were green.
I meant said Obi-Wan had a Kenobi. That's a good one.
60 sacks.
Yeah, no more guy. They gave up 60 sacks. How was that a good offensive line?
Because they could have gave up 61.
I'm dead.
Oh man, the shit we do for our country.
Any words from DJ? Is he gonna come on?
I don't know. He didn't even see the link, so probably not. And before Show even says anything, because he's muted, don't talk shit about the fucking Knicks winning the whole shit and jinxing us.
How did the game go? I didn't get to see it.
We won
Good.
by 6 points.
Nice.
Don't get involved.
Right now, the Spurs are up 40-26 in the second quarter.
Who they playing?
The Minnesota Timberwolves. They playing Michael Jordan.
Isn't OKC in this too?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they beat the Lakers last night.
Okay.
And the Pistons beat
So wait a minute.
What?
This is the semifinals?
Yeah.
And then the
Pistons
next
beat-
is the finals, right?
The conference finals.
Yeah.
Okay, shit. Thought
Yeah,
we
the
were on to
conference
the
finals.
fucking finals. Dang.
Nah. We got another series after this before we get to the finals.
All right. So after this, we either play the Pistons or what the fuck are they playing?
The Cavs.
Or the Cavs.
Yo, Jordan ain't doing nothing this game. And the crazy shit is this Jordan is way more athletic, coach.
Yeah. They're new Jordan, new baby Jordans are a lot more athletic. Should be.
Yeah, and if Jordan was athletic, he'll be scoring 50, 60 points a game.
Bro, did he fucking tip that shit? Yo, this
Yeah.
nigga, this motherfucking wingspan must be that of a fucking
747.
yeah, dude. God damn. Oh, look, Randall. Fuck you. Yes, that was Julius Randle, the former Knick. Fuck him.
Bro, he ain't doing shit this game either.
So,
Wow, these are forced bad shots they're taking.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Look at this shit.
Since you're on, and you're a Jets fan, what are your expectations of the Jets?
Well, looking at my Giants,
hold
bro.
on.
Everybody we picked up.
So, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just seen some of the worst back and forth basketball I've seen in a fucking long time.
In the fucking playoffs, bro. Yo,
Go ahead, Sean.
they missed like 5 or 6 layups in a row.
Because they're out of control. Nobody stops to control themselves.
But they're athletic though, Hutch. Their athleticism alone should fucking make them score those easy shots they shouldn't be taking. They should have stopped and took threes.
There you go.
Go ahead, Joe.
Tell
Hutch
what-
about
what-
your Giants.
No. Your Jets. It's just Jets.
Nah, that's it. The joke is over. The Jets are. I don't even think we made enough moves, bro. We're gonna be led lies again.
We're gonna be whose eyes?
Well, you don't think you guys made enough moves?
Nah, we didn't make enough moves to compete. We made enough moves to act like we did something again. And then next year when we in last place, we all gonna be sad again.
But then we get Manning.
Archie?
Is he good? Is he good enough to be?
He's
the first
overrated. I wouldn't. Like right now, they're projecting him to be the number
Wow.
one draft pick. And to me, I wouldn't. Oh my God.
Why wouldn't you just pass him the ball? Why'd you need to do that ugly ass alley attempt and miss twice? I'd have sat homeboy down. Number 2 would have sat down right now. Get the fuck off the court.
Wow.
Those are the only 2 shots you take in this series. So all right. So what moves? What other moves do we need?
What do you think?
Joe?
What moves you think they should have made?
For one, we should have gotten a real quarterback. We went and got a quarterback that we dated last year that we couldn't get along with, and we didn't have a fucking good relationship with. So we expecting to marry this motherfucker. We're gonna break up with him in a year. We need to go get a quarterback.
You talking
Fuck it,
about
don't
Gino?
get. Yeah, who the fuck wants Gino? That's not our quarterback. I would have preferred the guy from fucking Pittsburgh, Justin Fields. At least he's young.
You
Man,
know,
we
you know
need
what?
an O line,
That's the first intelligent take I heard you say.
bro. So, sometimes I can't be dumb. I gotta think properly. We need everything. We have a star receiver that we don't throw to. We have a star running back that we wasted. We need an O line. We need a quarterback to throw to our star receiver. We might need another receiver to complement our receiver. We need everything the fucking Giants needed and got.
Well, then again, this you are talking about the fucking Jets, bro. The quarterback was like, "Yo, I'll go back to school before I become a Jet in the draft."
Exactly. It's another thing we Archie Manning. He might come out. We might get him, and he might not want to play with us. Nah, I'm good. I'll play. I'll go do charity.
Okay. So, you said pay, and show goes, they didn't do shit.
I'm telling you, this is the we're gonna find out if Aaron Glenn is who he thinks he is.
Brother, the man is a defensive head coach and didn't get one fucking pick last year. That guy is trash. I would have preferred bringing back Rex Ryan. Why are we still giving this guy a chance? He should have fired him last year. You can't even do the shit you are special at. Unbelievable. Oh, we gonna get? He couldn't even call a time. We was winning one time, and I think he fucking let the clock run out. He couldn't call a timeout properly to fucking kick the field goal. This guy sucks. Like I said, we needed everything the Giants needed. We needed a head coach. We needed
What?
structure. We needed a fucking quarterback. We needed a fucking D line. We need pressure. We need an O line. We need a whole fucking team.
Yo, show. Let me ask you a question. Did you just wake up?
No,
Where did you just come from?
from outside, tired.
All right, because I don't know where this show was last year when I was saying the same shit about Aaron Glenn. Maybe you was a Giants fan then, Joe, but I mean, welcome to the dark side.
I was agreeing with you. It couldn't be two of us crying at the same time, brother.
Who the fuck is crying? I'm saying facts.
I said, I'm crying.
Everything comes out mouth. Everything that comes out of my mouth is a fact.
I agree with you now.
Shit. But yo, yeah,
I don't even know. I'm sorry. I don't even know how we could start, bro. We have picks that don't want to play for us. We don't have anybody on the team to trade for a special piece. Like, let's go get a quarterback.
What are you talking about?
I
You
don't
guys
know.
traded away Quint Williams and Sauce last year. You guys have a whole bunch of picks. You guys
yeah,
had two. You had two first round draft picks this year, then traded nothing. You didn't trade your picks from next year. You traded picks this year to move up into the first round yet again, and you still got two first round picks next year. So you guys have a lot of building blocks. You guys re-signed Bryce Hall. You guys extended Wilson. You know what I'm saying? In the draft, you guys drafted the top ranked tight end. I could have sworn. I'm pretty sure you could have waited to the second round to draft the wide receiver from Indiana, including Cooper Jr. But it is what it is. You drafted him in the first round. You guys got had the best pass rusher in the draft in Bailey.
and we got a quarterback. That according to Hutch sucks. Which he is a hugger, bro. I saw the highlights and that motherfucker can hug the shit out of his coach. Maybe that's what Aaron Glenn wanted. He just wanted some appreciation. Wanted some affection.
Finally, somebody that likes me.
Looks like San Antonio starting to pull away from the Timberwolves
Yeah.
at least for the half.
Yeah,
Second
they're
half,
20 points up. But you see how the Spurs play a little bit more controlled, where Minnesota's forcing shit. They got
right.
some ugly ass turnovers. I don't know how Rudy Gobert is not a fucking captain on this team. He's a veteran. You got the athletic Jordan not really doing nothing. Because this is where the difference with Jordan is. Jordan would have took over the game. He would have been like, fuck you, Joe Boo, I do it myself. Him and Pippen. What a three. Now,
Wow, yeah.
if it's the Spurs versus OKC in the next round, let me see something.
Ooh, I think I might have to
Yeah.
go Spurs, bro.
I hope so, because we match a lot better with the Spurs. I don't like OKC. If you could knock out that fucking bully, we could knock you out. The Pacers did. Was it the Pacers that did that last year? Because I don't like going through Boston. I think the Pacers knocked them out, and we were
No,
supposed to knock out the Pacers, but these motherfuckers won.
no,
We let them come back.
we knocked out
beat
Boston.
Boston, and then we lost to Indy.
Yeah,
Okay, I misread it. I thought it was an
Joseph.
easy fucking ride.
Joseph, you in Texas? He said I had to serve Shorty some herb real quick. Spurs winning on.
Ew. Got me herbs.
They got OKC #1 during the regular season. Yeah, but
Yeah,
I mean
that's
that's
why
the
I
good
want the
thing about.
bully out.
Oh, Jordan just turned over the ball, and again,
Oh my god!
yo, it's crazy how you see these people folding. Where's the intensity here?
Why this one for being
Look
a
at that
close
Gobert.
game?
Rudy Gobert was open in the paint, and they want to give it to Jordan, and he's getting double teamed by a Awumbowe and another fucking player.
I don't get it. I don't get it. A quick pass. A quick pass, and it's an easy dunk, or supposedly an easy dunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Joseph is in Texas. Yo,
'Cause
so Joseph, not for nothing. If me and Toad do a Texas trip down there, because we gotta look at some barbecue spots.
Yeah, I need one of them 42-ounce steaks, bro.
We let you know.
Word. I need some real down south barbecue and one of them big ass steaks. Shit.
And I just want to know, is everything bigger in Texas?
Hey, that booty. Shit.
So wow, yeah, the Spurs definitely pulled away from the Wolves. Wow. Wait, is that the first three he hit this series?
I think so. They said he got 14
so he's one.
points.
He's 1 from 10 from 3-point line.
Yeah. And he got 14 points. Don't go chasing waterfalls. It's all right. 2 points is just one less than 3. But if you keep missing the 3, you get no points.
I hate the fact that the game now is let's shoot as many threes as we can.
Yeah.
I hate to say this. Yo, show. What are your predictions about the Giants?
Oh shit.
He just said, "Be right back, getting a drink." So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, yo, told when he comes back, let's act like we went off the air.
I mean, it's about to be 11 o'clock, and DJ ain't here.
Yeah.
But
Now, I do have a question for you.
yeah,
The Cardinals, instead of building their offensive line, they went and they drafted a running back. When they already have Connors, they signed Tyler Algier. Kyler Murray's no longer on the team. Like, they needed so much other things, and I get it. Jeremiah Love from Notre Dame is probably the best running prospect to come out of college, probably since B.J. Robinson, who was the latest. Actually, you know what? They compared him more to Barkley.
shit.
But the Cardinals don't have a quarterback, don't have offensive line, don't really have any defense. Like, what would propel them to draft a running back?
They can always trade someone for Geno Smith. I don't know, man. I think it's one of those things where it's like you get the best player available at that point. Because what were they, number 2 or 3?
They were 3, but
They were 3.
for them, the best player would have been an offensive lineman.
Hmm.
They need offensive linemen. Like, that's why the Giants they took the kid from Miami at 10, because they didn't think he was going to be there at, like, everybody thought that our Cardinals are either going to take the kid from Miami at 3 or the kid from Utah at 3, which are both offensive tackles.
Shit.
Joseph, how can you run? Yeah, you're going to have a run-heavy offense, but you have nobody to throw the ball to. You have nobody to throw the ball, period.
We talking about the Jets again? Oh shit.
Now, we were talking about the Cardinals because you walked away when I asked you what is your thought on the Giants, since you want to be a habitual line stepper between the Jets and the Giants.
Word.
Oh, this one is a good. See, I'm glad you asked me this. Now, see, I'm smiling. I could talk about this. The Giants, John Harbaugh did a stupendous job in the offseason. They didn't get anything they needed. They didn't get no quarterback. They already got their quarterback of the future. They got their crazy ass running back. I heard they got a backup to him that's bigger than him. Or no, what was it that they got that plays exactly like Scatterboo? I think it's a linebacker. Some white big guy. Crazy.
The Jack Kelly from BYU.
There you go. I got another Scatterboo on defense. Y'all got a fucking front line that you're gonna play 3-4 with that nobody's gonna be able to run, nobody's gonna be able to throw, nobody's ever gonna be able to fucking tie their shoelaces. They ain't gonna be able to breathe. I got Spider-Man and the fucking Avengers. This is gonna be nice. Y'all might not even need, you know what? Sit the office down. We gonna score. We got it. Don't worry. We gonna run it back.
Oh, they are we now. Oh,
You see?
You call that one, right?
nope. We gonna be
We
all
are
right.
So I will be back in 10 years. The Jets are gonna need 10 years to regroup or do whatever the fuck they need to do.
All I'm saying is when the Jets win the Super Bowl, I don't want to hear nothing about you. I knew it. Blah. I don't want to see no Jets jersey on you or nothing.
With who?
Nothing.
Geno Smith? Geno Smith looked good because Seattle's defense made him look good.
No, he put up some points with Seattle. He threw for like 30 touchdowns.
Didn't he have DK Metcalf?
He did. And Tyler
That's all he
Lockett.
needed. I think my quarterback will look good with fucking DK Metcalf.
Well, not for nothing. DK Metcalf was on the Steelers last year. He didn't make Rodgers look good.
Damn.
Just saying.
Word. And that's the most we're ever gonna hear Show talking. On that note, ladies and gentlemen,
You know what's crazy? We had Devontae Adams on the fucking Jets. Went to LA looking like a superstar. Boy, did I make money with his TD prop. Or won every game.
I got a question for you on that.
What's up, brother?
And I don't want Toto to answer this because I know he knows the answer. Why is it when players are on your team, and I mean the Jets, they look like the worst players in the league, but when they go to other teams, they look good?
Oh, that's an easy answer. And it's the
Coaches.
one thing they should have addressed in the fucking draft. They don't have a line to hold anything up. It starts with a line. Matter of fact, if your running back don't even gotta be good. Just the line. Let the line push 5 to 10 yards.
it's the culture, and whoever's making those offensive plays are not taking into consideration the team we got.
Nope. They thinking they got this somebody else, the Steelers.
We made an offensive playbook for Aaron Rodgers and didn't even consider Zach Wilson playing. And then when Zach Wilson playing, they said, "Fuck it, just do what Aaron Rodgers was gonna do." Like if Zach Wilson was anywhere near the talent as fucking Aaron Rodgers, but he did exactly what Aaron Rodgers would have done. Suck up,
Same record.
he would have lost.
Mhm.
He'd
They
have
had
lost the same way
record.
we lost.
For cheaper.
Yeah, but right now I'm telling you, bro, it's the culture, the coaches, and the players.
To me, I think it's the culture, and it starts from the top, from the owner.
Fucking Woody Harrison. Ass motherfucker.
Woody Johnson. Woody Harrelson's the actor, you asshole.
No.
He would have been a better owner, though.
Probably. No, but truthfully, when is the NFL? Is the NFL purposely not making Woody Johnson sell the Jets because they need somebody to have? They need one at least, or they need both New York teams to be fucking have issues. I mean, because let's cut the crap. You know, I could talk shit about my Giants all day long. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is that they haven't been a good organization the last 10 years. But the Jets haven't been a good organization in a very long time. So do you think the NFL wants to keep Woody Johnson as the Jets owner just to make sure one New York team stays down?
I
don't think it's that. I think they have him as the owner because he's just gonna get in where he fit in. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when they do the owners vote, he probably voting with whoever the fuck the owner, Jerry Jones. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like either you're the owner of a team because you love the sport, or you're the owner of a team because you want to fuck bitches. That's what it seems like.
Okay.
Because you got a bunch of people that don't know what the fuck they're doing, but they want to be involved with it. How is Aaron Glenn a defensive fucking coach and you want him to play the offense? You want him to call the offensive plays? What's the point of an offensive coordinator?
Okay.
Man,
yeah, I mean, and it's funny when he was a player, he was a cornerback. He was a defensive guy. He was never an offensive No, God, like, yeah, why would you want somebody who's never really ran and or played offense involved in calling the offensive plays?
That's stupid.
Now, is that something that Aaron Glenn wants to do? Because he wants to look like he's the all coach. You know what I'm saying?
I heard it was this the owner wanted him to do it. Or the GM, I forgot. I think it was the owner or the GM. One of them wanted him to call the plays, and that's what fucked up our chances of getting the fucking Hall of Fame or Super Bowl winning offensive coordinator. I forgot what the fuck his name was, but we did an interview with him, and the dude's like, "Well, if you gonna call the fucking plays, what am I gonna be in for?"
Gotcha. That's a very interesting take. Yeah, why would you want a defensive minded guy calling your offensive plays? And this is not for nothing, but this is the type of shit that keeps the Jets where the Jets are.
This is what keeps the Jets what?
This is what keeps the Jets as the Jets.
Yeah.
Stuff like this is like, dude, you let the coach who's a defensive minded coach fuck with the defense and bring in somebody. Look, not for nothing. Bill Belichick in New England, he ran the defense. He brought in offensive coordinators, and he let them deal with the offense. Belichick called defensive plays, never called offensive plays.
Yeah.
You know, that's when you had the Charlie Weisses, and the Josh McDaniels of the world and shit like that. Like, why would you want a defensive-minded coach in Aaron Glenn calling offensive plays? This is the type of shit that keeps you guys, you know, at the bottom.
Yeah.
And you say you heard that came from the top? So that came from Woody Johnson?
Yeah, either him or the GM. But I think it was Woody Johnson.
Wow. That is mind blowing.
Yeah.
Dude, that's probably like one of the worst things you could do, because you're limiting yourself.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you said, why would an offensive coordinator who is one of the best in the game come to the Jets if he won't be able to call the plays?
I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. And that's the stupid shit. It's like you said, we're setting ourselves up for fucking failure. And that's probably why a quarterback doesn't want to go to the Jets.
Why a quarterback rather go back to college than be drafted by the Jets?
Yeah. I mean, dude, let's face it. I mean, even with Vinny Testaverde before Brett Favre was the interception king. Vinny Testaverde was the interception king, bro. Since then, if Chad Pennington didn't fuck up his shoulder, he probably would have been something, but he still fucked up his shoulder. We didn't have a good quarterback. We had decent quarterbacks that didn't last long. And even when we drafted quarterbacks, we didn't do none. We had a very good team with Mark Sanchez. And he regressed so fast after that 1 or 2 seasons that he was with us and we had a competitive team. We went from being we could be Super Bowl contenders to not even making the playoffs.
Well, I remember that's when you guys had Herm Edwards, and then you guys brought in
Rex Ryan.
Rex Ryan, and Rex Ryan wanted to make the team his. And you guys had a good running back and good wide receivers around Mark Sanchez. And he let the wide receivers go, the running backs go, because he thought that Mark Sanchez could do it all by himself.
Yeah.
That's no bueno, man.
Word.
We had a Super Bowl champion. What you talking about?
What do you mean? What do you mean? You were talking about?
We had Super Bowl champion Sam Donalds.
We had him
Couldn't do
before he was
shit
Super
with him.
Bowl.
We let him go too early. That was the one guy I was tight. Wilson, yeah. Aaron Rodgers,
Justin
yeah.
said the Glory Sanchez days.
Now he's fighting and shanking old men. Yeah. Which is funny because they're talking about like his when they did that, he's oh yeah, but he had problems and this and that. I'm like, yo, he's a grown man. He's a grown fucking man. You telling me that my man had no self-control to sit there and look at this old man and be like, yo, you right, partner. I gotta fucking stab you?
Bro, what I don't get, right? And you're Mark Sanchez, right? You had an NFL career, so you still have money from that. You were an analyst for the NFL Network. Like, you have money. You're making either high six figures or $1 million being an analyst and all that shit. What do you care what an old man tells you?
Yeah.
Bro, that's like, and I've said this before on this show, right? If I'm an athlete making millions of dollars, what the fuck do I care if a fan is saying something about me or my wife? You know what I'm saying? Because my reply is going to be, is like, yo, nigga, I got enough money to buy your wife. So sit down and shut the fuck up before I give your wife a couple of $1,000 to come suck my dick.
Word. But yeah, the crazy shit is like, yo, somebody, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And keep going about your day, bro. Keep going about your day. Like, in all honesty, as long as the motherfucker doesn't physically assault you or threaten your wife physically, what the fuck does it matter? Like, what does it matter? You sit here like, oh, but your wife, this, that, and it's like, okay, whatever. Let me check my bank account. Nope. That my wife isn't that according to my bank account.
Nah, you're right. It's like, yo, my pockets is fat. What do I care what a fat guy in the third row, you know, in the NBA thinks about me?
And yo, and to top it off, if let's say, where you at? Where were they at? A bar or a restaurant or some shit like
bar,
that?
Yeah.
This is where you turn around and be like, yo, the bartender be like, yo, can you do something about homeboy over here? Because he's interrupting me and my wife's time. That's when the bouncer would go up like, yo, sir, you gotta leave.
Right.
That's what the bouncer's there for.
Correct.
Use the fucking, if you're not gonna go around with bodyguards and all other shit or a fucking, you know, a driver, let the fucking bodyguard, let the bouncer do his job. Get that motherfucker out of here.
100%. But that's what he's there for.
Yeah. Because even in real life, like even people that don't have money like that, like us, yeah, you can get into a verbal bat with them and all that. But at the end of the day, it's like, yo, I didn't come here to fight you. I came here to be with my wife. Okay, whatever. Shut the fuck up and get out of my face. If you're gonna sit there and talk, I'm not. Go talk to your boyfriend. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
It's like, yo, as long as you don't come over here touching me, we all right. Just shut the fuck up. Do something about this nigga.
Yeah, like if you're at a bar or you're at a restaurant, just be like, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you have security, you know, escort this guy out? He's bothering, you know, me or with my wife, my girlfriend, or whatever.
Harassing my wife.
Yeah.
And you don't want me dealing with it. So can y'all get him the fuck out of here? But nope. My man has all this money, has all this success, and then you go stabbing people. Like sometimes you gotta use your shit to your advantage. This is like people
100%.
don't understand. Being street smart is also using the environment to your advantage. You got to know how to curse people out politely, and you got to know how to handle situations incognito. You know what I'm saying? Because now we're in an era where everybody got fucking phones and the news travel. And if you a celebrity, that news travels before you even do something. You know what I'm saying? So
100%.
and you in the court of public appeal, you don't want these motherfuckers sending you to jail just because the rest of the world is saying that you should.
Dude, I would never understand some stupid shit like that.
Word. But Hutch, I don't know about you, but I still need to catch up on some Z's and shit. And I know you still doing some work.
Yeah. I'm doing work here because
You gotta catch up.
I'm just trying to make stuff. I'm trying to make stuff easier for myself when I go into work.
Yeah, I hear you.
Plus I'm also looking up stats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I finally was able to set up my screen in front of me, so when I need to go look up some stats when we're talking shit, I can just go. Hold on, let me do this real quick.
I hear you. But hey, I mean, and Show been talking so damn much, we barely got anything in.
I know, man. Mr. Talks a lot down here.
Word.
But on that note.
Yeah, on that note, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Show. Yeah, mute himself. Yeah, Show.
Thank you, Joseph.
Yeah, appreciate you, Joseph. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out. We gave Show a chance, but he don't want to take it.
So you are cursed.
Right. My mic not working. Well, good thing it stopped working at the end of the night. You too, Joseph. We'll be back tomorrow to talk about TKO and all the other bullshit. Peace, everybody.